Hello, and welcome to another episode of BTVN.
We have a great show with many announcements for you today, so stay tuned.
Good morning, dear Barstow. I'm Wanjo Peck.
And I'm John Bush. So, Wanjo, how's the first few weeks of school going?
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
Catching up with
good. So now, let's get to some announcements. As we mentioned in our last show, don't forget to update your missing service learning hours from last year by September 12th. That is next Friday, so you have plenty of time to avoid study hall.
Mark your calendars because September and October will be a busy month. The Mind Body Character 5K and Wellness Expo is October 18th. Sign up by September 7th for early bird pricing. Fall Festival is also coming up. This is one of the events that the whole school from pre-K to high school and faculty come together and enjoy. This is also a great way to earn some on-campus service hours for high schoolers. Same as everyone to sign up. You need them to graduate, right, John?
Yeah, Wanjo. Speaking of graduation, Catholic College Fair will be visiting Barstow from 11:20 to 11:50 in the Varsity Gym. Sophomores, juniors, and seniors will attend as this is a unique opportunity for students to network with over 30 college reps during the school day. Club Fair will also take place in Varsity Gym next Wednesday, September 10th.
Club Fair? What's that?
Well, Wanjo, it's where all of the students that have clubs get together and show everyone what their club is about, and everyone gets a little bit of candy. It's a fun deal.
Candy. Thank you, John. If you want to start a club, you'll be required to complete the applications with 5 other members to support the club. See Ms. Bartow for more information.
Be alert, middle school students. Middle school athletic photos will be Monday, September 15th from 3:15 to 4. Make sure you bring your uniform. Go Knights.
Get excited, middle school. Middle school field trip is approaching. 6th graders will be heading out to Timber Ridge Adventure Center for some team bonding and problem solving. 7th graders are also traveling to Konza Prairie Biological Station outside of Manhattan, Kansas to experience nature. These experiences will offer opportunities to develop leadership and communication skills while getting to know your classmates outside of the traditional classroom setting. Wow, John, that was a lot of announcements. I don't know if I can catch up with them.
Well, remember, Wanjo, we do have a BTVN Twitter and YouTube channel. Follow @StowTV and subscribe to Barstow School Media to stay updated. Hey, Wanjo, do you know what COVE stands for?
I absolutely have no idea. Do you?
Actually, I don't either. Here's a piece by Grace Dockhorn, Question of the Week. Enjoy.
What does COVE stand for? C. Costumes, Office of Veterinary Engagement.
Isn't there a place called Cove in Club Penguin?
I don't know. I should know, but I don't know.
The Center of Vocational Education for those of us who aren't going to go to college and just want a job out of high school.
Cookies over vegetables every day.
Okay, what's the COVE? I have to figure out what it stands for. It stands for Cooperative Organizational Viewing Environment. And it's a very, very good place for all of the students to go and cooperate in an environment of viewing. So I'm pretty excited about that. I came up with the name actually, so I'm pretty proud of it.
Coat on Vaseline Air Day.
I don't know.
Cover Operation Vent Easily.
Colors on various objects.
Center of Visual Education.
Center of Visual Education.
Okay, so what does COVE stand for? Obviously it stands for Center of Visionary Education.
Glad to have such a wonderful studying facility. I'm sure many students will make wonderful progress in COVE. Speaking of COVE, now we are joined by Mr. Shump to talk about the crossword challenge, which will take place in COVE. Good morning, Mr. Shump.
Good morning, guys.
So, what is this crossword challenge?
Well, this was actually Ms. Hopkins' idea, and she wanted to get some more traffic into the Cove, and so she decided that we are going to have a challenge between the faculty and the entire student body, and this is all faculty, not just upper school faculty. Every day there will be a copy of the puzzle, one for the students that will be put onto the bookshelf closest to the cafeteria, and one in the faculty lounge for the faculty. And you can come and go at any time during the day and try to solve a few of the clues, and whichever team has the most correct answers and solves it quickly, the fastest, will be declared the winner. And if neither team is actually able to complete the entire puzzle, we will look to see which team has completed the most answers.
Well, thank you, Mr. Shump. Before we leave today, BTVN would like to congratulate Mr. Thurman and Mrs. Thurman about their newborn baby. This piece was produced by two students in Mr. Holmes' Intro to Broadcasting class, Kennedy Price and Allison Lopez.
It was mid-June, and I was painting a room, so I was in the middle of painting a door, and I got a phone call from some person, and just answered the phone, and they just started explaining how there's this lady in North Carolina who has a whole situation and wants to give us her boy, and I wasn't even paying attention because I was in the middle of painting, and then had to take a break and be like, whoa, what are you talking about? And it was pretty much the best phone call ever. We came up with a list of 35 names pretty much, and we had to just start scratching them off until we finally got down to one name. It took forever, including the drive up to North Carolina to pick him up. We had it down to about 4 and had to discuss it. Yes, I changed a lot of diapers. Yeah, and actually, since he's adopted, we are bottle feeding, which means I get the opportunity to get up in the middle of the night to feed him, which isn't always a welcome opportunity, but it is really nice. I love feeding him because he just sits there and he stares back up at me, and it's a really enjoyable time, even at 3 in the morning.
Congratulations, Thurmans. The baby's so cute. Hey, Jonathan, I heard a rumor that You Tweeted That will be starting up again soon. Are these rumors true?
Yes, Juan Joe, and they are in fact true. We have a promo piece by Shanley Lennart, Kieran McMahon, and Rachel Ripp. Let's take a look.
Coming soon to the 2014-2015 school year. You tweeted that?
Company. Get a social life! Boing.
Wow, just wow.
That's pretty amazing, Juan Joe. And I heard that this year they are changing the format of the show a bit. This year, instead of reading tweets, Shay Rush and myself will be giving advice over anything. So here's what to do if you would like Shay or me to give you advice. Email your advice question to btvn@barstowschool.org, and hopefully Shay Rush or I will answer your question for the show.
All right, John, it was nice hosting with you.
Yeah, I had a really good time, Juan Joe. And well, that's our show for today, Barstow, and have a wonderful weekend.